So we've talked about operational efficiency, resource management, budget management, but at the end of the day, it's still about people, right? And here it is. It's a wonderful opportunity to think about, okay, here's the staff that I have. How do I think about investing in my internal team? So as we have our RevOps leaders that are out there listening now or might be listening later, what recommendations are there for finding local talent to meet your sales force? And I'll remove the word Salesforce and I'll just say your technology needs.
And I'm going to actually let you take this one. I think, in our previous conversation, you really had some great insight.
Yeah. Yeah. So Neil, do you want to focus on finding talent or managing and developing the folks that are on our team?
I want to, good call out. Let's carve out towards managing and developing the resources that you have on your team, since this is around people development.
Yeah. No, I think it's such a great topic in the context of this discussion too, that, a bit to Lisa's point earlier, it's not as if any of us, have a blank check over the next months and quarters to just continue to grow. And as operations leaders, we're always doing that thoughtfully anyway, right? It's just now we may be in a place where, okay, we have to do a bit more with less. We have to kind of think about taking the hill 2 hills over, et cetera. And while today we've talked about, automation and tools, process efficiencies, being ruthless about our tech stack and how we manage the business, et cetera, the existing members of our team, this is also a great opportunity for people development. Whether it's, hey, I have existing members of my team. Well, actually, I'll take one step back. Think about your organizational design, because again, you're driving efficiencies and productivity for the long term. So it's a very nice moment to think about, okay, am I kind of growing the pillars the way that make the most sense for the business? Am I investing in people and roles in a way that will really continue to scale this organization? So I think that's one piece. The other piece is, where can you provide exposure for team members? Whether it's cross initiatives on the team, whether it's, we're operations professionals, we live and breathe in cross-functional collaboration. Are there opportunities to get some of your folks involved in those cross-functional initiatives, get exposure outside the organization? I've got a couple of projects right now where not only is it cross-functional, but for a couple of members of my team, it'll be a really nice stretch, right? A really nice stretch assignment that they're super pumped about. It's work that they have a lot of passion about. And it's important in this efficient, this efficiency kind of mindset. And it's going to be a great development opportunity for them. And so while Lisa and I have been talking, a lot about the infrastructure, ways that we make that better and more productive, it's a great time to think about your folks and how can this moment, be the time where people learn the most, get exposed the most, grow their career the most. And the last thing I'll say on this, and then definitely welcome Lisa and Neil's comments as well, is across our teams, and depending on one's career trajectory, you've people on your teams who haven't been through these markets before, potentially, right? Like we've seen this, depending on one's career, right? These kind of ups and downs and, various ways in which the market shifts. If you've been on an IPO trajectory in your company, which I think some folks on this line have been or are, and maybe that's going to be a little bit delayed based on X or Y, these are the times that people can learn the most and really gain the most from their role. And honestly, it's kind of the first time that a lot of people have seen this, again, depending on their career trajectory. So like really get in there and help people get the most out of this, because it can be a really great time for people side of things as well.
No, I loved, and I feel like Ann and I have probably lived very similar lives, because there's a lot. There's a lot that
Lisa.
Yeah, there's a lot that she's saying that she's doing that I'm actively doing as well in my team. I mean, I've been in sales operations or revenue operations, that's it's now coined, for a little over 26 years. I started my career as a sales admin, and at every point in my career, I had this mentor. I got really lucky that I always had these wonderful mentors that helped me define what my career growth was. That gave me this opportunity to sink or swim, take risk with projects to fail, so that opportunity to learn from that failure. And at this point with my team, I try to reinstill those exact same lessons, right? It's a great opportunity for you guys to say, what do you want to do in your career? What are the projects that right now that are super interesting for you that's going to help you grow? So same thing, I'm doing stretch opportunities. I mean, I'm having teams present to senior management, give them that visibility, give them that opportunity and those presentation skills, get them their name recognition in some of these cross-functional teams. You know, give them the opportunity to fail so that we have this wonderful learning lesson to get things better the next time. It's the perfect opportunity to really give that to your team. We have, you know, contractors coming on board. As I mentioned, I'm giving those and allowing first-time managers who've never managed people the opportunity to manage these contractors, right? Because that is a part of their career path. So loved everything you said. I think as operational leaders, it's on us to build the next generation of operational leaders. And so really taking the time right now to invest in your people, make sure that you are fitting their needs so that when they leave your company, they're moving on to something bigger and better. That's always my goal with my team.
Yeah, very cool.
This is absolutely wonderful. And you know, it's amazing because what I'm hearing in both of you is really this notion of being cross-functional. So this mindset of starting a career as a widget maker and working through that and finishing as a widget maker, that has not served us well for some companies. But being able to ask people, hey, what is that thing that you want? What is the thing that resonates with you? How do we create an environment that's malleable? But more importantly, we can find those strengths and we can have these win-wins.